and welcome to another Pokémon randomized Nuzlocke, but this time we're doing Pokémon Alpha Sapphire. The rules of the Nuzlocke are as follows. You only get one encounter per route. If a Pokémon faint, it is no longer usable and then either has to be released into the wild or put into your PC. If you run away or knock out the wild encounter, you must skip or forfeit the route and then proceed until you get to the next route. You can only have one type on the team at a time. Cannot have duplicate typings. Normal flying will be using the normal typing instead of it being flying. Since with Gen 6 being the main basis, there are going to be primary flying types now, so we do not have to pretend that normal flying is flying type as primary. Abilities, items, marts, trainers, and wild Pokemon are all randomized, so we could literally be getting anything and everything if we're lucky. Nuzlocke does not start until Pokeballs are acquired, so if you knock out or get knocked out before you get Pokeballs, the run is still good. You do not have to worry about having to restart the run all over again. And then lastly, the Nuzlocke ends when no more Pokemon are usable. If you still have some in the box, you can continue your run, but you have to have a new, fresh team to resume where you got knocked out from. In the last episode, after finally beginning our Alpha Sapphire Nuzlocke, we chose a Smoochum as our first starter for our first attempt of the Nuzlocke, which was going pretty well until we battled our rival in her Zen mode Darmanitan, effectively soft locking us and having to restart from the beginning. Then once we got run number 2 started, we chose a Caravana as our starter, which was a good choice because it had huge power. Making short work of our rival's starter and finally getting this run off to a great start. And afterwards, we caught our first encounter, which was a Mega Blastoise, so we couldn't use it because of duplicate typings. Then tried to catch a Vigoroth but had to run away due to it causing too much damage. And then tried to catch an Aaron and accidentally knocking it out. Then lastly, after fighting some trainers, we came across a trainer that had a Leaf Stormy Nidoking, outsped us and knocked us out in one hit, causing the run to come to a screeching halt shortly after it had began. So now, after randomizing the ROM again, can we finally get a starter that can get us further than the start of the game? Or will we run into another situation that will cause our run to end very quickly, just like before? Watch and find out. Like if you enjoy, and the rules of the Nuzlocke are in the description below. So thanks again. Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another episode of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Randomized Nuzlocke. So, if you saw the last episode, or the little recap, first episode went off with a banger, right? Because not only did we get one starter that we kind of got soft locked, there's no way we're gonna get out of it. Even though I grinded God knows how long, I don't think we would have got out of it. But attempt number 2, we had a huge power Caravana that we named Petey, which I thought was gonna be going for a long while, but it turns out, no. A Leaf Storming Nidoking just came out of nowhere and just derailed it to off the tracks. So I tried to go back at it with the Mega Blastoise, but in the process, it didn't quite work out either. So, run number 3. Make sure to, this time, get the rare candies, put in, before we attempt it. And then that way, hopefully, everything else is, still gonna be as it is. So, we are here at the beginning of the starter option, which we haven't looked into yet, but we shall do so right now. And it is going to be there's no way we either get a Miltank or we get a Gorbis. There's no way it got randomized to be 2 Gorbis. Like, that's crazy. I mean, I kind of feel like we have to choose the Miltank. Like, we don't have a choice. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure. We're going up against the god of space. Okay. What is this? What is this? Alright. Alright. Oh, we had a speed tie this entire time? That's wild. That is wild. But hey, we beat the god of time. Well, not time. But the god of space. With the cow. See, now that Pocket is gonna have a PTSD from fighting a Miltank, just like the rest of us did back in OG Gen 2. Oh, that is funny. Oh, that is hilarious. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so again, rules to the Nuzlocke randomizer is in the description, which I forgot to do last time. Cause I'm trying to hurry up and get that pushed out. But I'll go back and add it in later. But you know, what with the whole like severe weather, roll it in, appointments and whatnot, it was just my brain was elsewhere. All right, my brain was elsewhere with like having to get ready for appointments, trying to get videos edited, and trying to get randomizer going, and there's a bunch of other stuff that is just like, nah. My brain was just gone. So, but we'll see, because as you can tell, we have rare candies, so we're good on that. But we need to see if our Miltank has randomized ability. Ice body, not bad. Not bad. Also, it is holding a Charizard. If we run into a Charizard, or even a Charmander at some point, we can get a free Mega Charizard like super quick, and I'm gonna be so happy about that. But let's see, coughing is an option. Would be a decent choice. For an encounter, which I would not be opposed to it, not at all. Yeah, we're not going Razor. I've learned my lesson in the past with the Reggies and how they like to self-destruct almost immediately. Ooh, and Aroma Seas. I mean, Fairy type early on would be pretty good. To be completely honest, like, it would be pretty good. Actually, now that I think about it, imagine if there's like another Legends game or Generation 10. Like, I doubt they'll do it in Legends DA, where Miltank gets an evolution and it gets to be a Fairy type. Ooh. Ooh, that's not bad. The more I think about it, just making it even more tanky than it already is, and slap a Fairy type on it, like, ooh. No, I wouldn't really say make it like a regional form, but make it like an evolution. I think a lot of people would be over the moon for it. And well, looks like Sealot is the common encounter in this first route. which I'm pretty sure the first route, this one right here, is a guaranteed capture, like no matter what. Which, if that is true, then we can actually have a Regirock early on, which would be bonkers, and I would love that so much. Because, like, the thing is, I'm pretty sure the first route is like 100%, because when we caught that Mega Blastoise last time, it caught it. But it looks like the second route is not a guaranteed. I just like to scout this out a little bit. Ooh, Dragon could be good. Another mon that could get like an evolution as well would be pretty dope. And I think Dredigan low-key is like a really good dragon type. This shiny is pretty good. And it looks like Dredigan is the common encounter for this spot. I'm trying to see what other mons are there, because if we can get like a wide variety, then it's like then we can see what we would like to get. I mean, getting a Squirtle would be pretty good, but that's probably not as common. Yeah. So it looks like Seedot is the common one for the first route, and then Dredigan is the common for the second route. Which, by the way, even then, both are really good types. Because with Seedot, we could get a Grass Dark later on, which would be so good. And then Dredigan getting Dragon early on would be pretty good. And Milting on top of that would just be even better. Because it'll learn Rollout, and then we could just sweep. And then we just don't have to worry about much. Ooh, Reuniclus would also be good. Ooh. That says Terravolt. Oh no. Oh no, it has Zekrom's ability. Oh no. Whatever shall we do? Yeah, I'm hoping for, I mean, anything in the second route would be good, if I'm being completely honest. But in the first route, I would not be opposed to a Regirock or a Seedot. Because we run into a... I mean, having Grass early on would be pretty good. And then Rock early on would also be really good. I guess I'd be okay with any of them. Coughing would be not bad if it has a good ability. So we'll just we'll see how this rival battle is gonna go, and then we'll just hope it goes well. I mean, as long as it doesn't have a He's Power, whatever the hell it is, we'll be okay. We'll be good to go. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? And it has Power Up Punch. I can't hurt it! I will literally have to grind up until I can get a Rollout or some other move. God. I can't I can't attack it. And... like, there's nothing else I can do. Alright. Gen 6. I have to level this thing up to 19 in order to get rollout. Well. Wow, that's unfortunate. We are literally soft locked again. Are you kidding me? Well, this run is chalked up, so attempt number 4. We'll be right back. Damn. Alright, welcome back. While I'm recording this, way after on a Sunday night, because I couldn't get it done on Saturday. Run attempt number 4. Because also I had to deal with, trying to get the randomizer back up and running and fixed and whatnot. So if you remember, last time... Oof. Also, I might have to fix that real quick, so I'm gonna pause again real quick. BRB. Alright, we're back. Sorry, I had to fix the game overlay, because it was kind of off-centered and I didn't notice it until just now. But anyway, it's fixed. And here we are, back in front of the starters. Maybe we'll get something good. Who knows? Ooh. Got a Roserade, a Rotom, and a Greninja? Now, I'm not saying I'm a Greninja fan, but I'm a Greninja fan. It does give us water right off the bat, so it's not a bad option. Rotom, well, actually no, it's water dark. This gives us water electric. Grass poison off the start. Ah, who am I kidding? I'm picking Greninja. Who am I kidding? I gotta go for Greninja. You know. I have to. And we gotta give it like a good old-fashioned ninja name. So what was his ability? I know, what's your ability? Or a break. Alright, I mean, it's not bad. Blazikenite, not bad either, so if we somehow run into a Blaziken, instant Mega Evolution once you get the Mega Stone. What does Map Block? What does that do? Heck moves. What does Map Block do? Oh, so if it wants to attack us, so it's like protect. Alright. And of course, bubble is bubble. So this is, I mean, it won't have water shuriken, which is kind of a detriment, but maybe it'll learn it later on. You know? I mean, there's a possibility it could learn Water Shuriken later. But we'll see how that's gonna go. But even then, like, Greninja right off the bat, like, why wouldn't I choose a Greninja? I'd be crazy if I didn't choose it. So, again, this will be part 2 of episode 2. That I'm recording on a Sunday, because I recorded first half of the episode on a Saturday for the stream. So yeah. So here's hoping that we can get past the rival, because It is unfortunate, and we'll name this thing Zoro because why the heck not? Good old One Piece reference. We'll see if we can. We'll go. I mean, this part will probably be a little bit longer than usual because I kind of want to get to at least the forest if possible. But yeah, we'll see how it's gonna be when we get there, if we get there. Yeah, Polish one's not bad. That gives us ice and ground right off the bat. We could evolve it, and then it would become a Mamoswine later on, which would be really, really good. I am all for it. The Polish one is not bad. I will gladly take a Polish one. Which I did come to the realization that the first route down there is 100% guaranteed capture, so whatever we run into there is guaranteed. It's just gonna be after that is gonna be a bit of a rough patch of whether or not we can even catch anything. Which we do have, if we run into a ghost type, we have a way to beat it. If we run into anything else, we can easily get right past it. But we do have rare candy, because I made sure to save before I get the starter, get rare candy in, just in case if it like messes up or whatever, then it's like we don't have to worry about something bad happening. But and a Zimmer would have been so good. But then again, without a huge power thing, it would need to have something crazy, like crazy good, to replace it. But again, abilities have been randomized, marts have been randomized. Ooh, Litwick would not be bad. Ghost Fire, I will take it. I will gladly take it. But we haven't seen what else is in the first route yet. But I don't think we have anything to worry about unless we have a Mega Evolution, like right off the bat, which would be very, very scary. So, I don't think we have anything to worry about, luckily, so we'll just go ahead, do the rival battle, get this baby over with. So, we'll get this all stuff done. So, the Wednesday that this episode is gonna go up is gonna be April 9th. So, which I will be doing a lot of bulk recordings that day, and a Friday as well, because the week after, I already talked about on stream. So I still need to do the whole thing on Twitter and whatnot. I keep on forgetting about it. Are you serious? Are you serious? Am I really gonna be soft locked again? Like, there's no way. Like, there's no way. $40... It's even. I mean, if anything else, like, if worse comes to worse, I could just grind up a little bit. If anything else. I just want to see what... I really want to see what Bubble's gonna do. Oh, no, it could be not effective, so like... Pound really is our best bet. We need a crit. We literally need a crit in order to get past this. We got a high roll! Let's go, Zoro! Coming through clutch for the Straw Hat! Let's go! Let's go! Ooh! Lordy, lordy, lordy. Things were looking, things were not looking good for a while there. But hey, run has officially started. Go. Oh my god. I need to make sure that Zoro does not get over leveled. But level 9 right off the bat, like, goodness gracious. I mean, if we already have a strong bond, we might become a Ash Greninja. Which is funny, because, like, I remember some people really wanting some leaks and whatnot of ZA and, like, the Kalos starters being, like, a second option in addition to, like, the new starters to be chosen, and then them getting, like, new megas and whatnot. Bean Food's not bad. And a lot of people were wanting, like, the Ash Greninja to be, like, the new mega evolution for it. Which I think it would be, like, a lazy cop-out if they ever did that. It was like a unique thing for Greninja if you had, like, the Battle Bond ability with it. And it was just like, it was a neat little thing that they could have done. Which, again, I don't think they'll get... I don't think the Kalos starters will get Mega Evolutions. Now, the new starters, they absolutely will. What I think will happen is we'll be able to catch them. We won't get them as a secondary set of starters. I think it'll be like Legends Arceus, where it's like we'll get the 3 to start out with, and then we'll be able to catch like the other starters of like other gens to use and whatnot. So I think that's gonna happen. Like, we'll catch the Kalos starters, we'll probably get some of the other starters to catch, and like the wild zones and whatnot. I can see them doing that. Because I'm just repeating like X and Y would be like, oh, this is just like Legends Arceus and X and Y slapped together and had a little baby with it. I think them just having them as like catchable later on in like later zones, because like having them like in like the first couple zones wouldn't be that like impressive. It's like, oh, we could just catch another typing and just use that one. So it's like, is it really worth it at that point? So them having it later on to catch would be a much better idea. And then at that point, it's like there'll be high levels. You can catch them. They'll be able to evolve pretty quick. But first, now I don't want to say, but Legends ZA, which is, again, this would be freaky if it is like, if it does happen in Legends ZA, because like this will literally be like a good possibility of like a final team that if we do get Kalos starters, I will 100% be going for. Get Tepig, catch you know, get a Froakie. Use those two as a combo later. I'd be down with that 100%. 100%. Yeah, so I did change a couple things where we will get like national decks like right off the bat. So it's not like we don't know what Pokédex number this is. Ah. So instead it'll just be like this. What should we nickname you, buddy? Let's see. I'm like really bad with names all of a sudden. I don't know what to name you. Which is bizarre. Oh no. I don't know why, but I'm on a weird One Piece naming convention. I don't know why. But yeah, we'll Berry Candy, Frankie up to 5, just so he's not too far behind. And we can use him a little bit. But let's see. I'm gonna get your item. Let's see. You have Pickpocket. Ooh. And you're also mixed. No. You're a down in attack, up in defense? Down in defense, up in special defense? Damn. I guess we're running, I guess we're running a special, special attacker Embor, which I don't think is a thing. A bold and... Alright. See, switch you with you. And then we'll get some levels on you. Because if we run to a Palace one, we can just knock that out super quick. Me and Fu's not bad. I mean, we are a bulky boy. Which, I mean, I guess we would have got a fighting type either way, so it's like I'm okay with it. I am okay with how that turned out. But yeah, we'll get at least a Petalburg, and we'll save there for this episode. And I will quickly edit this baby together. Now we go up here to get to another encounter. But yeah, what I was talking about before, so whenever this goes up on the 9th, I'll be doing a lot of recording of more episodes. And I'll get... Coffee's not bad. Really not. Not desirable. But it's not bad. Hopefully it will survive. Twice. So we're on a slight timer. Not too worried. But yeah, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of recording this coming week. because next week, on the 16th, I have an appointment at 10 a.m. In the morning for the orthodontist. Because I'm going to be getting braces at some point in the future, so gotta go over all of that. So that will probably take a little while and come back home. And, you know, I'll probably be spending a lot of time editing because the next day on the 17th, the Thursday after, I'm going to be having some surgery done to get my wisdom teeth and a couple other teeth taken out. Because for some reason my wisdom teeth has somehow, for whatever reason, decided to go in sideways and not like normal wisdom teeth. Which I don't understand why that's a thing, but apparently when I went to go get x-rays on it, I think at this point like 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago? I don't remember, but it was a while ago. They're like, yeah, you wisdom teeth have, like, they're coming in sideways, like, that's a little weird. And I'm like, huh. Okay. And then that's when they're like, yeah, you might, you know, I've probably heard this before, but you probably need to get braces. You know, probably you'll get your wisdom teeth taken out and all that other stuff. I'm like, fudge. Okay. So, then a couple weeks went by, and I think at this point it would have been last week, on the 2nd. Because I had to go in at 10:30 for the like orthodontist appointment. Do more X-rays and whatnot. Get some cleaning done. Got some more X-rays done as well. So that's when they're like, "Hey, it'll probably be a couple weeks." Wasting sniper. All right. All right. But yeah, then they're like, you know, we can probably just take care of it right now if you want, or you can think it over. I'm like, well, if I get braces anyway, like, might as well just do it now, just get it over with. Because, you know, why the heck not? And so, that's when it's just like, hey, you know, he'll look it over, we'll spend a couple weeks, and then we'll come back, kind of go over it and whatnot. And it's like, alright. Alright, that sounds good. Sounds good in my opinion. So, next week, we will, be having that appointment. And then, of course, which when I go to do the surgery, it's gonna be my first time going under, like, anesthesia. So, I'm not too worried about it, because, like, I don't think anything is gonna happen, really. It's just that I'm more anxious than anything. Just for, like, the sole purpose of... It's, like, first time doing it. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen and all that stuff. So, it's just, like, a little anxious as far as that goes. But, like, you know, just will have to get it all taken care of. So it's like, I'll probably be out of action as far as, like, especially speaking wise. I won't be able to talk for probably a couple days at least. So, which is also why I'm gonna be doing, like, a lot of recording and editing, because if I won't be able to talk for a while, I'll probably won't be able to do, like, proper streams for a while. So it's like, I'd rather just get everything ready beforehand, so I don't have to worry about, like, getting too far behind and whatnot. So that'll be happening in a couple. Well, at this point, it'll be like a week and a half. Is when it's all gonna happen. So I'm probably gonna be doing a lot of nuzlocking, a lot of recording, being really busy for like this entire week essentially, and leading up until the surgery and all that stuff next week. So it's gonna be a doozy for sure. Well, here's my encounter. I was trying to be sneaky. You know what? I think I'm good. I know I probably should catch it, because then I'll have like another mon that I can, if I need to swap in, I can swap into it. And all that stuff, so it's like, don't really have to worry about it. So let me swap, James up, front. Oh, a Munchlax would have been so good. Oh no. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, I would have loved to have caught the Munchlax, and then at some point, we got another bulky Mon. Oh, it would have been so good. Also, Spoink, not great for a lead. As long as it doesn't have, like, Arena Trap or anything, we'll be okay. With his bubble. You know, it probably could have actually beat this, because I don't know if it has any moves. I mean, it probably does, but I don't want to risk it. I really don't want to risk it, so... Quick attack this baby, and then that's it. I know I said before I'm gonna try and keep, like, episodes to, like, at least, like, 35 minutes in length. But I'll make an exception for this episode. Also 40. I mean, quick attack is gonna be better anyway, because it'll let us go first anyway. And like, Lick can actually help us out quite a bit, also. So there's at least that. Now the question is, are we gonna get past that other trainer that had the Leaf Storm Nidoking? I hope we are able to. Ooh, Fake Out, not bad. Fake Out Glameow is not bad. Aha! Ooh, what if it only has Fake Out? What if it only has Fake Out? Also, I was thinking of Smog. That also does damage, along with the chance to poison. I mean, even then, like, James is gonna get a lot of, decent amount of XP. Which I know I didn't follow the whole One Piece naming convention. You know, but it's like, it's a wheezing, it's a coughing. It's like, it's gonna evolve into a coughing later. So it was like, I had to. Like, it would have been too good of an opportunity to pass up. Your attack is really low for some reason. I mean, even if our, like, defense is, like, decent, it should still have, like, should have done a lot more than that. There we go. There we go. But yeah, after the surgery, which I'm gonna have to take off like some days at work anyway, which they're wanting me to start on a Monday, the 13th. It'll be the 14th, because it'll be next Monday, is when they want me to start the my vacation, because I told them I'll need like this Thursday off and probably the Friday after, you know, just to be safe, you know, because I can have to rest up and whatnot. But they're like, you know, I wanted to start on that day of the surgery, so when it gets back around, it'll end on Wednesday, and I can be back to work on Thursday. But they're like, no, we have to do it like a certain way because corporate wants to do it this way. It has to start on Monday and on Sunday. And I'm like, I'd rather not. But if there's no other choice, then like, yeah, I'll do it. But I would I'd rather just have like partial work week and get paid for it than not. So I'm gonna swap out because I don't trust our defense being lowered. So hopefully, cause like I gotta talk and be like, hey, need to get like the stuff ready for it and whatnot. Level 7, let's go. Not bad. Alright, now we are officially to the first town. Where's the ground? So yeah, again, items are randomized. Trainers and their names are also randomized. So, yeah, after this part, we get to Petalburg. I will save, because this also part of the recording is already at 30 minutes. So, when I get to Petalburg, I will, call it for this episode, which already is off to a great start. Also a great start. No, of course, we'll do the whole catching tutorial thing with Wally in the next episode, and yeah, I'll get this baby edited, rendered out, and get this ready for Wednesday. So, off to a great start with a Greninja, a Emboar, and a coughing. So, again, thank you all very much for watching episode 2 of the Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Nuzlocke. Hope you had a good time with the last episode and this one as well, and if you did, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have y'all again for this amazing randomizer series. I cannot wait, and it's gonna be so good. So, again, don't forget to leave a like, comment, sub, and all that good stuff. And I hope to catch you in the next episode. So, have a good rest of your day and or night. And I'll catch y'all later. Bye.